all-new 2026 MG RX9 AWD, a name that sounds familiar, but wait until you see what MG has done this time. Because this, right here, isn't just another SUV from China trying to grab attention, this is a statement. It's a challenge to the giants, a message that luxury, technology, and performance can be redefined without emptying your wallet. And I promise you this, by the time we reveal the real price of this beast, you'll be stunned. So stay with me till the end, because this is not the MG you think you know. This is the RX9, reimagined, reborn, and rebuilt to shock an entire industry. From the very first glance, the RX9 doesn't whisper luxury, it shouts it. The front grille is a massive diamond-patterned slab of chrome that sparkles like jewelry under Dubai's blazing sun. The LED headlights are razor-sharp and futuristic, stretching deep into the fenders like the eyes of a predator. The hood is sculpted with muscular lines that scream power even when the car stands still. The sides are smooth yet confident, with a subtle shoulder crease that catches the light perfectly, giving it that premium European vibe. You'd think it's something built by Audi or BMW until you spot the MG badge. And that's where the surprise begins, because MG has evolved from budget-friendly roots into a premium powerhouse. Now, before we dive deeper, let me just say this, if you're expecting the same MG feel you've seen in the RX-8 or HS, forget it. This one's on another level. The proportions, the detailing, the attitude, it feels bold, masculine, and unapologetically luxurious. The large 21-inch alloys fill the arches perfectly, and the floating roofline adds that touch of futuristic drama that turns heads at every traffic light. Even the tail lights, a full-width LED bar that dances when you unlock the car, scream sophistication. You can tell MG designed this one not just to compete but to dominate in the luxury SUV segment. And when you open the door, oh, that's where it hits you. The interior of the 2026 RX9 is pure elegance mixed with high-tech finesse. Imagine soft-touch Nappa leather wrapping every inch, stitched beautifully with contrast patterns that belong in cars twice this price. The ambient lighting surrounds you like a VIP lounge, and the giant 14-inch infotainment screen floats seamlessly across the dash. But MG didn't stop there, they added a 12-inch digital driver display that reacts instantly, almost like a live dashboard in a fighter jet. The steering wheel, flat-bottomed, sporty, yet luxurious in hand. The seats, thick, comfortable, and ventilated, with power adjustment for every passenger in the front row. It's a short story of perfection, designed for comfort, crafted for elegance, and tuned for pure class. Now, let's talk performance, because this is where the RX9 truly shocks. Under that sculpted hood lies a 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, tuned to perfection to deliver around 290 horsepower and 370 Nm of torque. And if that doesn't sound wild enough, MG pairs it with a smooth 8-speed automatic transmission and an advanced all-wheel drive system that adapts in milliseconds. Sand, snow, rain, or city streets, the RX9 grips and goes like it's reading your mind. You get multiple driving modes, eco for quiet city runs, comfort for daily drives, and sport when you just want to feel alive. And yes, when you floor it, the RX9 doesn't hesitate, it surges forward with authority, launching from 0 to 100 km/h in just around 7.2 seconds. Not supercar fast, but for a 3-row luxury SUV. That's seriously impressive. And the ride quality, oh, MG tuned this suspension beautifully. It's soft enough to glide over bumps yet firm enough to keep you stable at high speed. The body feels solid, no rattles, no cheap vibration, no wind noise. You sit high, commanding the road with confidence. The steering gives proper feedback, light when parking, weighty when cornering. It feels refined, like MG finally nailed the sweet spot between luxury and excitement. But here's where the twist comes in. You see, with all this talk of power, design, and tech, your mind probably places this SUV in the $80,000 to $90,000 range. Maybe even more. After all, it looks and feels like a Lexus RX or BMW X5, right? Well, get ready to have your jaw drop, because the starting price of the 2026 MG RX9 AWD is expected to hover around $43,000 United States dollars. Yes, you heard that right. $43,000. For a full-sized, luxury-loaded, AWD SUV with performance, space, and technology that rivals brands double its price. This is where the MG RX9 doesn't just compete, it crushes. And this is what makes MG so dangerous in today's market. They're not just making cars anymore, they're redefining value. The RX9 gives you adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, 360-degree camera, blind spot monitoring, emergency braking, and even semi-autonomous driving tech, all standard in most trims. The panoramic sunroof stretches almost the full roof length, the Bose premium sound system turns your cabin into a concert, and even the third row, yes, the third row, is genuinely usable. This car isn't built to cut corners. It's built to make people question why they're paying so much more for European badges. And it's not just about luxury, it's about presence. When the RX9 rolls through the streets of Riyadh or Dubai Marina, it doesn't blend in, it stands out. People turn their heads, and when they realize it's an MG, they blink twice. That's the effect this car has, disbelief mixed with admiration. MG has taken its heritage, infused it with British design DNA, and backed it with cutting-edge Chinese innovation. The result? A vehicle that feels global, polished, and ready to go toe-to-toe with anyone. Now, let's talk daily usability. Fuel economy. Around 10 to 11 kilometers per liter, not bad for a big AWD SUV. Maintenance. MG's newer service network is expanding rapidly across the Middle East, making ownership surprisingly easy. And reliability. Well, this model uses SAIC's proven powertrain technology, already tested across thousands of kilometers in various MG vehicles, so confidence is high. But the best part of owning an RX9 isn't just driving it, it's watching people react when you tell them what you paid. Imagine pulling up next to a German SUV twice the price, knowing you've got the same performance, comfort, and more tech, all while saving tens of thousands of dollars. That's a power move, and MG knows it. They designed the RX9 not just to move people physically, but emotionally, to give them a sense of victory, of being smarter, bolder, and ahead of the curve. So here's my verdict, the 2026 MG RX9 AWD is more than just a luxury SUV, it's proof that the automotive world is changing faster than anyone expected. It's elegant, powerful, intelligent, and shockingly affordable. It breaks stereotypes and sets a new benchmark for what modern luxury should feel like. MG didn't just build a car, they built a revolution on four wheels. And if you've watched till this point, I know you're just as intrigued as I was when I first saw this car. So here's what you should do, hit that subscribe button right now and join the Power Ride family, because we're bringing you more cars, more hidden stories, and more shocking reveals just like this. The 2026 MG RX9 AWD, not just an SUV, but a wake-up call to the entire industry. Stay tuned, because the revolution has already begun.